reigning world champion Young against the Olympic champion Chen Yu Fei. Well, as far as the women's singles draw was concerned, at quarter-final stage, there was incredibly 5 players who had contested the final at this particular event previously. By semi-final stage, though, there was only one, and that was the defending champion, Young. 2 unseeded players, as you can see, at semi-final stage, but 4 different nationalities. That's always lovely to see, and something that we've seen so often in women's singles in recent years. Good diversity at the latter stage of the tournament. Well, as far as the race to the World Tour finals is concerned, Young is currently number 8, as you can see. If she wins, she'll shoot up to number 2. If she loses today's final, it will only be number 3. Chen Yu Fei is down at 15 at the moment, but she will enter the top 10, either at number 10 or at number 7, depending on the result today in the final.
Representing Korea and ranked world number 1, defending champion the KFF Singapore Badminton Open. Please join me in welcoming
the reigning world champion, the defending champion here. She has never lost a match here at the Singapore Open, because last year was her first appearance at this particular event. A year ago, she beat Takane Yamaguchi in the final. And for this young lady from Korea, it is a 3rd final this year.
And introducing her opponent, ranked at number 2 in the world, representing China, Chen Yu Fei.
Chen Yu Fei, the Olympic champion, won gold in Tokyo, beating Tai Su-ying in a simply thrilling final. She, like her opponent of today, has been in 2 finals so far this year, so this is a 3rd of 2024. Unlike her opponent, though, she has lost both of her previous finals this year.
8:21. Let the games begin.
Well, this will be a 19th meeting between these 2 players. And of the previous 18, Chen Yu Fei actually holds the advantage, having won 11 of them. But prior to that last meeting, which Chen Yu Fei won in the semi-final of the Kumamoto Masters 500
Gentlemen
event
in the front row,
last quarter.
Gentlemen just in the front row.
So it is Chen Yu Fei who's won the toss of the coin and has chosen ends. And Young has elected to serve. Yes, prior to that last meeting, this lady had won the previous 3 encounters between these 2 players. And I seem to recall at the end of last year was the start of Young's knee problems, and that may have contributed to that loss in Kumamoto. She's 22 years of age, as you can see, from Gwangju in the southwest of the country, enjoying her 44th consecutive week as world number 1. 170 equates to 5'7". And I was telling you that she's been in 2 finals. She won them both. The Malaysian Open, that was the first Super 1000 event of the year. And then the French Open, the last Super 750 event prior to this Singapore Open. Looking at her matches, well, she had a fantastic 2nd round match against Su Wenqi of Chinese Taipei. She was 18-12 up in the deciding game, and then it went 19-all. It all got very tense. In the quarterfinal, she beat the beaten finalist from 2019, Okuhara, and in the semi-final against Gregoria Mariska Tunjun, came from 10-15 down in that 2nd game, saved a game point at 19-20 before winning in 2 straight games. So to the Olympic champion, Chen Yu Fei, 26 years of age and just a little bit taller than her opponent of today. Like her opponent, she has been #1 in the world. That was for 13 consecutive weeks from the middle of December 2019. She's making her 3rd appearance at this event. Last year, she was a semi-finalist, losing out to Yamaguchi, who then, of course, lost to An-Se Young in the final. She has won all of her matches in 2 straight games. Michelle Lee in the first round, then Busaman Ongbangarangpan, and then last year's beaten finalist, the 2-time former world champion Akane Yamaguchi. Just 29 minutes for that. And then Pornpuri Chorchuwong of Thailand in yesterday's semi-final. So our court officials for this one are both from Singapore. And I suppose, Steen, one of the big questions is the fitness of An-Se Young, because that is huge strapping on her right knee.
Yeah, that has been the most interesting thing to me in this tournament, to see how the recovery is progressing for An-Se Young.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, An-Se Young, Korea. And on my left, Chen Yu Fei, China. An-Se Young to serve. Level. Wait.
So the defending champion, the reigning world champion, An-Se Young, getting this women's singles final underway against the Olympic champion, Chen Yu Fei. Missed it. Christine, I always find it fascinating, intriguing battle when these two play against each other, because I think in a way they've got similar styles. They're both excellent retrievers.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely likes to play rallies. An-Se Young only likes to control the rallies a little bit extra, but she can retrieve well. Great anticipation skills. Ooh, that's well played. And we've also seen with Chen Yu Fei, her sort of neutralizing skills are magnificent, finding ways to neutralize her opponent's strong points. Good shot quality. Both players have good shot quality.
Well, the slight delay there because An-Se Young was doing some stretching exercises, which is a little concerning. Now these two last year, between them, Steve, won the Super 750 Grand Slam.
Yeah, they did.
An-Se Young won the first 3 of the year, and then Chen Yu Fei the second 3, the last 3 of the year.
But the 3 that Chen Yu Fei won, An-Se Young didn't participate. And I think neither did Akane Yamaguchi.
No, they both had time out for injury, didn't they?
Yeah, and Yamaguchi lost to Chen Yu Fei early on in this tournament. She really didn't look in particularly good shape.
No, she lost in under 30 minutes.
Yeah, and there was very little resistance, very little she could do to trouble Chen Yu Fei. And that's of course concerning with the Olympics just 2 months away.
It's landed in.
Super control by Chen Yu Fei.
3-2.
Well, only 3 players have won consecutive women's singles titles here in the Open era. Finds the line. Oh, there's a challenge here. And all 3 players that won consecutive titles at the Singapore Open have all been Chinese. Zhang Ning actually won 3 consecutive titles. Ye Xiaoying and Wang Yifan. Wang Yifan did it a decade ago.
Unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
And again, she's sort
Service
of
over.
massaging her knee, trying to stretch it. An Se-young. Super. Oi, oi, oi. What happened there? She slipped.
Yeah, she's wanting the court box. She's not happy.
There it
Yeah,
was.
there was the slip.
And if we go back 12 months to this time last year, it looked like nothing could prevent An Se-young from going on to win the gold in Paris. She looked really, really dominant. And then she got unlucky or maybe played too many tournaments. I don't know exactly what happened, but she sustained these knee problems here, and she's still been good. That's beyond discussion. She's won Malaysia Open and French Open, so she can still play, but she's not as dominant as she was a year ago.
No, in 2020, that's missed that one. In 2023, 13 finals, winning 10 titles from only 17 tournaments played.
That's crazy.
Absolutely remarkable. And furthermore, the last final that she lost, Steen,
I can't recall it.
it was the Asia Championships last year, which means that she
Gee.
has won her last 9 finals.
Yeah. We don't know what's going to happen, and it's going to be a super interesting tournament, but there's a reasonably high probability that this is a pre-match of the Olympic final.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I don't think anybody is surprised. I think more will be surprised if it's not these two in the Olympic final.
Especially given the struggle of the hunting pack, so to speak.
Yeah.
Tai Tzu Ying out of this tournament
with a knee injury.
With a knee injury. Akane Yamaguchi not in good shape, and Marin lost to Cho Wong in this tournament here. And, they must be the favorites to contest the final.
Nice skill. Lovely.
And that's where the options are, in my opinion, well exploited by Chen Yu Fei. I think the strapping on that knee is a problem on exactly that shot there. The retrieval of the smash in the forehand side, it has to be well placed, obviously. And then if she needs to go all the way up to her short forehand, An Se-young, that's also something that's troublesome for her right knee. And I have to say, if I were Chen Yu Fei, then that would be a big part of my game plan to try and exploit those two corners, and I wouldn't mind a long match if I were Chen Yu Fei, preferably a match that lasted 2 months in the legs of my opponent.
7-6.
Played back.
Left.
Oh, what was that?
What happened there?
I don't know, but Chen Yu Fei was grabbing her knee.
Service goal. 7-8.
It's a casual error to be credited to the drift in the arena, I think.
Service over. 9-7.
Nice. Oh, it's challenging. I saw that as good. What did you think, Steve?
If I have to call it, I think I'll call out. But I think it's very close, and it might have touched the line. So I'd rather not call it.
Well, I called it in, but you were right.
It's one of those that are super difficult because it comes at an angle down towards the line, and where exactly does it touch down?
Wow, look at that movement. And to the mid-game interval with a 4-point advantage. Last year's champion, Unsei Young.
Just find them took and changing because you say slow the court don't worry. Remember this time 15, 20, she don't like. I think this one drop no problem, only half smashing. Clear no problem.
11-7. Play.
So 11-7 the advantage to Unsei Young.
Good shot. There it is. Unfortunately, I couldn't hear what Young's coach, Christinos, was saying. And he's speaking English to his player.
rallies, isn't she, An Young?
Yeah, she can do that because she's playing, because she's An Young, but also because she's playing up against the drift, so she can push the shots a little bit extra to the back line of Chen Yu Fei, whereas Chen Yu Fei, even though she's controlling her shots quite well, she can't really push it to the back line. There was the double drop.
Shuttle slightly deflected by the net court on that final smash from Chen Yu Fei. This one, oh yeah, it was quite a lot deflected actually.
Judgment.
Goodness, how did she get away with that? Brilliant, utterly brilliant.
And she's also being made to work Chen Yu Fei.
This is the moment when she was going to leave it. Plays a perfect drop shot from there. That final shot was just exquisite. All about angle and placement.
Service score 14-10.
Some might think why Chen Yu Fei is serving a high serve when she's playing with the drift, but I think it's the idea that it's the easiest way of putting your opponent on the back line, playing with the drift. You have all the time in the world. You can decide when you want to serve. You're not under pressure, so you have all possibilities to be precise with your high serve. Much more difficult inside the rally. And now she's changing, it seems. Yeah.
Understand why she reverted to the low serve, Steen, because when you've just served out on the high serve and you're worried about the drift anyway.
Yeah, and sort of you gain a little, but if you lose more points just on serving, creating a service error, then that's not worth it.
No.
No one is attacking the low serve anyway.
Brilliant. She looked so calm when the shuttle had gone past her.
I was just thinking about it. It's going to be so interesting to see at the Olympics, because people say, yeah, but it's just a tournament. But it's not just a tournament.
It's not just a tournament.
It's going to be so interesting to see how especially An Young reacts, because she has in all other situations been cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Service score 13-15.
And there's two players that has a little advantage in terms of that. Carolina Marin and Chen Yu Fei, because they've already got one gold back home.
14-15.
Yi Gang and to Wen Kai, to Chinese coaches. Lui Gang very rarely looks as animated as that during a match. Rolling lands on the back line.
Service over. 16-14.
Two costly errors for Chen Yu Fei.
Yeah, lovely weight on that shot.
15-17.
It's going wide. Yep.
Good things from An Se-young in this rally here. Whenever Chen Yu Fei was playing the drop shot to her forehand, to her short forehand, she was blocking it, preventing Chen Yu Fei from eventually putting pressure on her again.
Away from this opening game. Can't quite believe that she's hit long. She looked as if, how on earth have I done that? Hitting against the drift. Beautiful. What an angle again. Again, the focus on the angle and the placement. Watch how the racket head just twists at that last moment to put on a bit of a reverse slice. 4 game point opportunities for the world #1, An Se-young. Her clear was woefully short.
17-20.
That's the position that you were talking about earlier. how it's difficult for An Se Young with that knee deep in her forehand corner.
Yeah, if it's as deep as it was here, but I was mainly talking about the defensive mid-court area and the short one, but they're difficult to target, and she's doing a good job of protecting it.
Look how she was making An Se Young twist and turn to the net, then the forehand defence, then targeting her down the backhand side.
I think if I were An Se Young now, I would take a more aggressive approach.
3 of the 4 game points have been well saved. 1 more remains for the reigning world champion.
20.
From An Se Young, and she converts on her 4th game point opportunity. What an excellent opening game in this women's singles final. 21-19 in 25 minutes.
Second game, level, play.
So the world #1, the reigning world champion and the defending champion here, An Se Young, 1 game to good against the Olympic champion Chen Yu Fei. So I don't know, Steve, were you able to hear anything that Augustinus was saying this time?
Not so much, but as far as I understood, he said that if she pushed flat, then they would go long, and we would have to agree on that. But the solution was, I was a little bit in doubt. I think she's going to block and then lift high instead of pushing too much. I thought I heard him say something. If you lift high, it's no problem.
Oh, that very nearly came back in.
I thought she came in with Didn't do enough the sideways drift.
It was wide, so it's a good call by the line judges. The line judges have been wonderful this week, haven't they, Steen?
They have.
There's been very, very few challenges that have overturned a call.
Yeah, and even if some are overturned, it still might be a good line call. We had one previously in the first game on that far right sideline there. I don't think there's anything wrong with that call. It's just we have technology that can adjudicate much more accurate. So I think they've been great overall. Wide.
Service over. 2-4.
That's landed in. That is good control. Oh, I'm saying, yeah, hitting with the drift. That's a careless return of serve.
It's not a good start for Chen Yu Fei. I think she needs to be more aggressive playing the far side there, otherwise An Se-young is taking over control. Beautiful play.
Oh, she looked to me as if she changed her mind there.
Look at the legs of Chen Yu Fei here with the deception. Even though it's not working, you can see she's in the wrong direction at first. And that's troublesome doing that a full match, going to have to adjust.
Goodness me, that was lovely movement from Chen Yu Fei. Watch how she gets back to this deep forehand corner. And a sort of scissor kick as she plays that cross-court smash.
She's waiting your return, no quality, then she's smashing.
Thank you, Benjamin. Oh.
Look how Chen Yu Fei has been pushed and pulled to every corner of the court. It's a good rally, isn't it? Well, physically demanding rally.
Yeah.
For both players.
I was thinking the same thing. But I have a feeling that if Chen Yu Fei has the stamina to continue this playing style, this match, whether she wins it or loses it, but this match could win her the Olympics. I know it's a far-fetched theory.
Yes, but the psychology of it, you mean?
The psychology of it and the strain on An Se-young's knee, who is better, but not good.
Superb off the top of the tape from this lady. My word. There's the disguised net shot, and she was ready and waiting to pounce on the net shot reply. Absolutely launched herself towards the net to play that final shot. Utterly brilliant. This is 4 straight points.
Good shot. Oh, fantastic. She got out of trouble there, An Se-young. You can see that Chen Yu Fei is not a native offensive player, because that was a little bit of a weak follow-up there.
Yeah.
And when you say weak follow-up, I rate it as a top 5 player. For a lot of players, yes, it would be absolutely magnificent. Chen Yu Fei, I think some of her shots are still going to go to the backhand side of An Se-young here in this second game. But it's only going to be for variation and for bluff. She's perfectly aware that the solution lies in the forehand side of An Se-young. But you can't play it all the time.
No. Otherwise you end up just playing basically half on the court.
Exactly. Especially also a couple of smashes we'll probably see as well going down the backhand side of An Se-young. That would at least be important, in my opinion, to keep the forehand open.
6 of the last 7 points to Chen Yu Fei. That's 7 of 8 points.
If you're Chen Yu Fei now, you serve a low serve again, and then you focus on the front court, because most likely it's going to be a reply to the front court now. Good shot.
Another one goes out the back.
If someone is doing statistics on where the errors comes from An Se-young, it's going to be easy, because they're all coming from the forehand.
8 of the last 9 points now to Chen Yu Fei.
Yes. Good play. Challenging at the net there, An Se-young. And the trouble for her is that she needs to try and take a bit more control, but that's difficult because she can't play the back line. Well, she can play it, but not with confidence. Great play.
7-10.
great anticipation. And she's back in it just at the right time, where things started to look a little bit bleak for the Korean.
That's superb. Well, she's challenging. And say Young, I don't think she'll win that challenge. I saw that as plumb on the line. Mind you, I don't think I've got one right today, have I?
But I think you're right. I think it's in, but I'm not sure it's plumb on. But it would be helpful for Chen Yu Fei if she can put in a cross net drop from that position as well. Then it would be really challenging.
Yeah. Well done, line judge. And it's a 3-point advantage for Chen Yu Fei here at the mid-game interval. And so Young, of course, having won the opening game.
然后呢，所有的球打完，特别是发完球，他基本上是推，或者他做动作也是推，但你每次就被他往前一晃，后场拿不到，对不对？但你想，你直接推，是不是他直接跳起来就打？就是啊，你也放在后场，我脚站好以后，他就直接跳起来也可以打。自己大胆想啊，相信。
The follow-up again, not of the highest quality, but good enough this time.
From Chen Yu Fei.
Yeah, from Chen Yu Fei. She tried to change the pace. Not used to being in those situations there.
Nice. That is brilliant. That's so sharp and it's so accurate.
Yeah, and putting more power into it doesn't really help. It's the accuracy that does the trick. If she puts more power into it, it becomes more unreliable. Sometimes it will go wide, sometimes it will be a little bit too close to the middle, and then Seong will get to it.
I like the way both players stayed on court while the court was being mopped there, Steve.
Yeah.
9-13.
Some of the men's singles players should take note.
And it's even more efficient when she hits it cross. Because of course you have to respect the straight attack. And that's where it's troublesome for An Se-young that she can't really play that cross clear with confidence. There's some casual errors here and there from Chen Yu Fei. And I don't think the coaches are sitting calmly on the chairs. I wouldn't if it was me. Those easy points could end up killing you.
Missed it.
Service over 15-10.
That's a lovely drop.
Too passive from Chen Yu Fei.
11-15.
If there's no pressure on An Se-young, then she finds the backcourt nicely. The last meter or so, it's actually wide of the sideline. So you have to go a little bit against your instincts.
Missed it. Well, she wasn't passive there, Steve. She was going for it, but just overdid it.
Yeah.
Drifts long.
So it's over 17-13.
Getting a lot of cheap points in this second game with shots going long of the back line from An Se-young.
Yeah.
Again, the movement back and forth from Chen Yu Fei of the very highest quality. She's been at the net, and look how she once again leapt backwards and played the smash at the same time. Three points away from the third game.
From the forehand side, Chen Yu Fei, and I think it's the drift that's causing her some problems, but that's something that perhaps An Se-young can exploit.
this angle. Yeah, forced the error. Well, Chen Yu Fei is challenging, I'm pretty certain, but that was wide.
Yeah, I think she knows that. She just wanted a little break.
Clearly wide.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 15-18.
Look at the body language after making that error.
She sensed that was important.
Yeah. Well, I think she's probably right. Two points needed for Chen Yu Fei to send this the full distance. Lucky neckboard is one of them. And it is 5 game point opportunities.
Good shot.
Brilliant. My goodness me. How on earth did she create that angle?
A little bit passive from Chen Yu Fei and immediately picked up on by An Se-young.
Oh, it's long. And it's 1 game all.
Second game won by Chen Yu Fei, 21-16.
Umpire confirms second game to Chen Yu Fei, 21-16. 51 minutes into the match.
Final game. Level. Play.
How fitting that the best 2 players in the world are doing battle now in a 3rd and deciding game for this prestigious Singapore Open title. Incredible.
She's pointing to the ceiling. An Se-young, there's a bit of drift, and earlier in the week, I thought it could actually be interesting to see in one of the breaks to see a couple of spectators go on court and try to play and try to see if they can hit the shuttle, because that would sort of give an example of how difficult it is. And I would have to say I'm not volunteering to show that, because that would be I wouldn't hit it.
It's gone wide. What do you think is going to be the key to this deciding game, Singh?
I don't know. Who has picked up the most from the first two games? Who has learned the most from the conditions and what the opponents are doing? I think An Se-young is onto the fact that she needs to control more. I think she's put that on the line.
Well, Chen Yu Fei begs to differ. Indeed, on the line.
So here, Chen Yu Fei needs to play with a lot of variation sidewise. She's got to.
Now that's good follow-up.
That's committed follow-up.
Yeah.
Instead of taking it with the backhand, go all out. Saying, okay, if you can play it cross, if you can play it long, so be it. But if you can't, then it's my point. That's great.
Again, good movement forward from Chen Yu Fei. Well, your point, who's learned more?
Yeah.
It appears Chen Yu Fei has forgotten about the sideways drift again, momentarily.
Good shot.
That wasn't a million miles from coming back over. Left arm outstretched from An Se-young, taking the shuttle early.
Given the development in the first and the second game, I would say Chen Yu Fei, but I'm a little bit uncertain. I think there's a bit too many casual errors, also because it's a little bit counterintuitive than to her normal style. I think An Se-young is a bit happier to take control of the rallies and sort of be the front runner. I was thinking who would be the worst player for An Se-young to play, given her problems with obvious problems with the right knee, and I think the player that would have the best chance of defeating An Se-young, that would be Tai Tzu-Ying, because she's got the shots that sort of hits the spots that are a little bit vulnerable with the world #1 at the moment. Tai Tzu-Ying experiencing injury problems herself. One more cross, that's great play.
Oh my goodness. Well, again, it was very good follow-up from Chen Yu Fei. Just wide.
Service over 7-4.
And coaching here from Romeo Agostinos outside of the picture. No.
See. And look at the reaction from An Se-young. Raised her fist aloft.
She's giving it a close look there.
Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. That's quick follow-up, and she misses. Goes wide of the mark.
5-8.
Oh, goodness, good net exchange. Oh, why didn't she hit it?
Okay.
Unbelievable. Absolutely extraordinary.
9-5.
She had a golden opportunity to finish off the rally earlier on, and then saves the attempted kill on the follow-up from Chen Yu Fei. Crikey, Steen, it's all happening here, isn't it? What a good match.
Every shot you can get back in a difficult position puts some mental pressure on your opponent. It took a net court to win it.
That's almost a rebound action with that cross-court smash. Watch the racket head. Yeah, no full follow-through. Just clipping down over the top of the shuttle.
And I wonder if Chen Yu Fei is also starting to feel the length of the match. She hasn't really been challenged so far in this tournament, so we're a little bit uncertain as to exactly where is she.
That's gone wide. And it is a 5-point advantage for An Se-young here at the change of ends in the deciding game. But I think this is far from over yet.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
Pushing, no behind. Baca.
Let's go.
Not changing.
11-6.
Well, right at the start of the match, Chen Yu Fei won the toss of the coin and chose ends. She's now finishing the match on the side where both players have enjoyed most success.
Yeah.
Well, that decision paid dividends. Well,
I think she's fallen too far behind.
12-6.
what a rally.
Sensational.
13-6.
Brilliant. Well, she certainly wasn't passive with that, Steve.
No. Saying clear and drop, you can do it, only smashes. I'm not sure exactly what he means, that it's a problem when she smashes onto Young. I think it's a smash when it's a problem when Chen Yu Fei smashes. Super net play.
Service score 14-8.
Good net shot.
Wide.
It's going wide. Chen Yu Fei taps herself on the head as if to say, think about it. Think about the drift. Watch her reaction. Oh no, we can't see it. Yeah, there we are. Yes, there's a sideways drift. Advantage.
Yeah, and the problem for Chen Yu Fei is that she's facing a player that's playing the basic game better and with higher quality than she is herself. And at the moment, she's not got enough openings when controlling. And Seong has closed them down, both of them. Brilliant play by the Korean.
Well, I think we're pretty much at a stage of now or never as far as Chen Yu Fei is concerned.
Yeah, and we're probably closer to never than to now.
Yeah.
Then again, 3 more points, then it's believable again.
Exactly.
She needs to close them down, Chen Yu Fei. The net there. The other option is to lift for An Se-young, and that's not appealing when you're playing with the drift.
That was a mishit. Chen Yu Fei had attempted cross-court clear.
18-10.
Control.
That's amazing.
10.
Right into the corner. That was perilously close to going out. That's a moment of magic from An Se-young. And now just 2 points away from a second consecutive title here at the Singapore Open. Shot from Chen Yu Fei was long of the back line. Well, that's the problem. When a player gets so much back, you think you've got to do something extra special. But it was just long. And look at the reaction of An Se-young. One more point required. Championship points. Well saved.
Service over. 11-20.
Well, she's challenging. She thinks it may have caught the line. Here we go. No.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 12-20. Play.
Unbelievable. Totally unbelievable. That last defensive shot from An Se-young. Just swaying the body to give herself the freedom to play the shot and then guiding the shuttle into the open space. What a brilliant women's singles final.
16-21.
An hour and 17 minutes of brilliant badminton. And An Se-young becomes the first women's singles player for a decade to win 2 Singapore Open women's singles titles back to back. And in fact, the first non-Chinese player ever to achieve this feat. What a performance. Confirmation of the score, 21-19, 16-21, 21-12 in the deciding game, as I say, in an hour and 17 minutes of simply wonderful badminton. Let's hear what she has to say. She's obviously delighted.
An Se-young, congratulations, what a fantastic match. You played for a total of 77 minutes. It was really, really long. How do you feel and how was this game for you?
안세영 선수 축하드립니다. 오늘 시합은 77분 동안 하셨는데 오늘 소감이 어떻습니까? 이긴 거에 대해서 어떻게 생각하십니까?
네, 이게 부상으로 인해서 좀 많은 이야기들을 듣고 정말 힘든 시간이었는데 그래도 이거를 제가 노력한 만큼 보여드릴 수 있어서 너무 행복하고 또 기쁜 것 같아요.
So to be honest, I had a lot of challenges because of the injury, but I had to put in a lot of effort, and I'm really glad I was able to win the match today. Thank you.
Well, congratulations that despite your injury, you were fantastic. It was an absolute joy to watch you play. I have to say, the crowd was going crazy for you in those last few minutes. Is there anything you would like to say to your Singaporean fans?
오늘 시합 너무너무 잘하신 것 같고요. 또 오늘 관중들도 너무 재밌게 본 것 같습니다. 이 관중들에게, 특히 싱가포르에 있는 관중들에게 좀 하시고 싶은 말씀 있으십니까?
Thank you so much, Singapore.
Wonderful.
Congratulations once again, ladies and gentlemen, your champion of the women's singles.
Lovely that she said a few words in English. This was the final rally. It was an extraordinary rally. Look at that final defensive shot. Just watch how she sways the body out of the way and then guides the shuttle into the open space. Relief and elation. What a wonderful, wonderful women's singles final. Well, we're just about ready for the prize presentation.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming your women's singles winners of the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2024. Give it up for your runner-up representing China, Chen Yu Fei!
Chen Yu Fei, 3 finals this year, and sadly for her, 3 times she's had to settle for second best.
Champion in the women's singles of the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2024, representing Korea,
She has now won 10 consecutive finals that she has reached. Her 3rd title of the year, to go with the Malaysian Open and the French Open, now here in Singapore.
Deputy President of the Badminton World Federation, to present the check. May I now invite Mr. Lawrence Leong, President of the Singapore Badminton Association, to present the bouquet. Last but not least, may I invite Mr. Francis Leong, Managing Director of KOR Watches Singapore, to present her watch. We would now like to invite our prize presenters to take a photo with the winners. Thank you, Ms. Michael, Madam Queen Patana, Mr. Lawrence Leong, and Mr. Francis Leong. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up one more time for your champion of the women's singles at the KFF Singapore Badminton Open 2024, presented by JK Technology, part of the HSBC BWF World Tour Super 750. Do stick around, ladies and gentlemen. After the break will be the men's singles finals.
Well, after that excellent women's singles, we will turn our attention to the men's singles. It's a repeat of the Asian Games gold medal match last year. Li Shifeng up against Shi Yuqi.